What's up guys, Ryan here, back with some more Royale, and as you can see, this week's faction is Technogenic Society, so our good boy engineer is probably going to be pretty good this week. The booster is cashback, so whenever you merge a unit you get 50 mana, so pretty much it makes every unit of this faction a priestess, just not at quite as high of a level. I do have a tier, or a level 13 engineer. I don't have the third talents unlocked. Only have the first two. I need some more faction cores. As you can see up here at the top, I only have 0, which is awful. And I need 200, so hoping maybe this week or maybe during this update, I'll be able to get the tier 3 engineer, which is where he becomes actually strong. Tier 2 talents don't really do too much. But even with this faction, not the deck we're going to be playing today. Today, guys, we're going to be playing a toxic deck. And that is dirty old Shaman. So we are playing Shaman. We are playing the priestess with the Shaman. Don't click the video off the video because I'm playing Shaman. Trust me, people rage quit all the time versus this, and it's sad but funny at the same time because literally they don't even try. As soon as they see Shaman, they just leave the game, and I don't blame them. Shaman is pretty toxic. But good thing about Priestess is Priestess allows you to get mana early. So having Priestess early game is better than Summoner just because you can get a crap ton of Shamans down and you can usually cause your opponent to lose faster than you could if you had a Summoner. But I am running Snowflake as well, so instead of taking the mana, if the game does go a little bit longer than I want it to, I do have some turtle capabilities. Plus, if they get unlucky in the ice, the passive for Snowflake, so her level 2 or level 5, whatever you want to call it, the second ability she has, 15% chance to paralyze or freeze the unit whenever they spawn it. So that works really well with Shamans. So if I merge a Shaman and they're just frozen, they can't merge, they can't dodge it. So it works out pretty dang good. But the only thing about Priestess compared to Summoner is late game. If it costs like 500 mana to buy a unit, every Summoner merge is pretty much equivalent to 500 mana because you're getting another unit. Whereas a Priestess merge is only 160 mana. So you kind of gotta play with the one you want. I did get a new webcam, guys. It's actually not a webcam, it's an actual camera, and I have it set up right now trying to compare it to my old webcam. Hopefully the quality is better. Let me know down below what you think. So right now we have 3 Harlequins and a Priestess. I can trying to decide here, do I really want to copy the Priestess? Probably not. Probably want to get as many Shamans as possible. Key thing about this deck, guys, is only merge your Shamans with a Mime if possible. If you can't do it, if you're going to ruin your whole board by doing that, then just you can merge 2 Shamans together. It's not going to hurt you. But value for value, if you want the best value possible, and you want to merge a Shaman with a Mime, that way you're not burning 2 of your Shamans with every merge. It's the whole purpose of Mime in this deck. If not, I would be using Dryad. Just saying. So, the most popular deck in the game right now is probably Blade Dancer with the Portal Keeper or the Cultist with the Portal Keeper. And the bad thing about that is Portal Keeper counters Shaman so hard. So this deck, you would think would be really weak in the meta. Sheesh. You would think this deck would be really bad in the meta right now, but you just gotta know how to play against it. The thing about the Blade Dancer deck, and hear me out, it has to get set up. Once it gets set up, he'll start merging stuff and he'll start trying to use his scrappers on the units he gets, and once his whole board's full, he's pretty much going to set it up the way he wants it and then just scrap it over and over again to get higher tier units. Once he gets to that point, you merge your Shamans. So if you can last as long as you can before you have to merge, that's the goal. So I want his whole board to be set up the way he wants it. That way, if he uses the Portal Keeper, it takes all of his damage away. So if he swaps his Portal Keeper for a tier 2, his tier 3 over there is going to have 0 damage. And that's really, really what we want. If he does that late game, he honestly instantly loses. If he screws up his whole board just by trying to save some value, he will lose the game. And if we hit all of his good units, then he's just going to lose value anyway just from the Shaman. So Shaman really, really can beat this deck. The problem is if we don't have enough damage to survive long enough for him to get his board set up, then we just lose. So That's the good thing about having the Snowflake. Helps us survive a little bit longer than Trickster would, even though Trickster does take their mana away. Trickster was really good last patch where Dark Domain got extra mana, so people would run Vampire and you would use Trickster and just get a crap ton of mana. But this patch is not quite as good because people aren't playing Engie. So it looks like his board right now, he doesn't have any high tier Portal Keepers, so he can't dodge them. So we're gonna have to merge our two Shamans together here. We don't want to lose damage right now. We're gonna try to do this, get some more mana. We do have a lot of mana right now. Look, we have 2.5k mana. That is crazy. Go here. Get as many Shaman hits as we can. Make him lose. See what we can do. Come on, come on, come on. You know he's got to be getting frustrated because it's hitting everything. His damage is pretty much going to nothing. Which we don't have a whole lot of damage either, but it's okay. Don't really want to lose much right now. I want the Warlock to have less HP. That's the only reason I used Snowflake right there. Ice Girl, whatever you want to call her. So hopefully we can kill it without taking a big hit. That is not a big hit. That is good. Cool. I like it. Do that. Okay, he literally left the game. We're just gonna go ahead and end it here. Yeah, he gets so fast. Your merges are so fast when that happens. Look at his board. So our summoners literally, or shamans literally destroyed his whole board. That's what I'm talking about. This deck is so toxic. It's not even funny. I honestly feel bad playing it. I've hated playing against it, Shaman. So playing it kind of makes you feel a little bit guilty sometimes. What are you guys' favorite deck right now? This one is honestly probably my favorite deck, even though it's kind of shitty to play it. It can be. Shaman's definitely beatable. So he had 6,200 trophies. We're at 58. Had a little bit more crit chance than him. Got 37 trophies for that. It's pretty nice. So let's jump into another match. See if we can get anybody to rage quit. I wouldn't consider his a rage quit. Well, yeah, it was a rage quit, but level 1 rage quit. So Skyclops, I'm feeling to leave the game. He's gonna leave the game. Maybe not. Okay, he didn't leave the game, but for some reason, I kind of thought he would. Usually the people who, no offense, don't use the best decks. So if you look at his deck, it's kind of all over the place. Maybe he just theory crafting like I do, but a lot of the times they're newer players and they see Shaman, they just get mad and leave. Whoa, I thought that was a Shaman hit. Only reason I merged. Shoot, we ain't gotta be slow here. Just keep him on edge. Oh yeah. We'll take him out early. And we got a tier 4 Boreas early. Let's go. So he's losing a lot of value, it looks like. Looks like he took a lot of damage. He does have a lot of slow, so he has turtle capabilities. I almost merged those again, thinking that it was a Shaman and it was going to kill my Shaman. Alright guys, I need your help. Look at the background. I have my dog kennel, a cart, some random pictures or paintings sitting on my windowsill. Help me figure out what I should do with my recording room, stream room, studio, whatever you want to call this thing. I do want to probably paint the walls a darker color, but I need something in the background. Do I do some anime setup? Do I do a Rush Royale setup? Do I do just random cool antique setup? I don't know. I have a pre-workout company, and I was thinking about making a pyramid on that cart behind me with the pre-workout. And the two flavors are orange mango and strawberry lemonade. So it's a pink and orange container. So I was thinking about getting some like spotlights on the wall, green and pink, and or orange and pink. Seeing what that looks like, but that might be stupid. So just let me know what you think. So now we're just gonna hit him with some damage. See what we can do here. See if we can get us some mines. big. With the 300 mana from that. He doesn't have a lot of damage. His deck is kind of all over the place. It's like you don't know which unit to use. We're gonna get rid of the tier 2 priestess once. That stun is kind of crazy. Pop. Okay, pop. I'm only merging them because I don't have any moms. I'm not getting lucky with the moms. Okay, Harlequin, let's go. Take him out. So you can see he's kind of struggling a little bit. We're just mauling everything. He has no DPS for mobs. He probably kills bosses pretty quick with the sharpshooters, but I don't think it's going to be enough. This deck it's actually really strong. I hate to be a Shaman player, but it is really strong. It has a chance to beat pretty much every deck in the ladder right now, at least at this trophy range. They have the same crit chance as you. Oh yeah, Boreas is strong enough to be your main DPS unit. I couldn't even imagine if I had the Boreas talents. My Boreas is level 9 and I have the first talent, but if I had like level 13 talents, he would be insane. 13 talents make him like pretty much overpowered. Looks like we are going to the second boss, which is unexpected. I kind of messed up by leveling up this, maxing out my Boreas there, because I just lost. Did I? Never mind, I didn't max him out. Strike that. I literally thought I maxed him out. Oh well. All of his units are level 1. The only thing he's got going for him right now is that tier 3 Frost. Maybe he can turtle long enough to be able to beat me. Because usually boss 3 or boss, you're not going to make it to boss 4 most likely with this deck. Unless you get really good RNG on your Boreases. You want to beat them before boss 4 gets here. Usually round 3 is about as far as you're going. Maybe halfway through round 4 before the boss spawns. So we need to get a priestess. That would be really nice. He actually killed the boss too. Crazy. Need to level up my Boreas to max. I think that's what we do first. Then we hope for a priestess. So we can merge them, hopefully get a tier 2 priestess again or a shaman, and then just keep the merge cycle going. So we have a lot of unused support guards. Okay, that gives us tier 5 for our Boreas. Should be plenty of damage. Let's see. Okay, we got the Shaman. Shaman's not bad. You can't complain about getting a Shaman. He has to survive for 30 seconds. I think he does with the Frost, man. Do that, do that, do that. Take his DPS down some. I wish it would have hit the tier 3 Frost. Okay, huge tip if you play Priestess. When Bedlams randomizes your board, you still get the mana from Priestess. So if you see a Bedlam coming, you can just Harlequin all of your Priestesses and get tons of mana over and over again. Really good strategy. Hear me out. Playing against Ocho, so he's playing the Cultist deck without Portal Keeper. So he doesn't counter us, which is really good. Portal Keeper can, Portal Keeper's kind of toxic sometimes. Having some fun with Rush, guys. Having lots of fun. The only thing about this new camera that I have is I don't have a, it's called a dummy battery, so it allows you to, the thing about these cameras, you can't charge them and use them at the same time. So you gotta charge the battery and then put the battery in the camera. So if you're gonna stream or something, you can't use it for long periods of time without the battery going dead. So you get a dummy battery. It's a battery with like a charging port connected to it. And you can stream with the camera and then have the battery being charged. I need to get one of those for this camera. Because right now I can't really record for long periods of time or stream for long periods of time if I wanted to. We're gonna do this just to get some mana. So many mobs. Okay, so he may have hurt himself doing that. When you keep really low amounts of units on the board, that allows Shaman to just maul you. Especially if they're all units you want to keep. So he has that one Dryad he can merge, or he can use his Scrapper and eat something, but that's it. I need a Harlequin next. Need a bunch of Harlequins, that way I can copy this Shaman. Perfect. I thought he was gonna put a Dryad on it. I was hoping he would use one of his Dryads. So he's got that one tier 5, which is strong, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. He's gonna have to do a lot coming up pretty soon, because in a minute I'm gonna have a lot of Shamans. This many mimes adds up. You gotta think that's, how many mimes do I have? 8. I have 8 mimes, so that's gonna be 8 Shaman hits. All I have to do is get them. Every time I roll a Shaman, I can just, or a Harlequin. If you take 8 hits to his board right now, he's in trouble. That's if we get Shamans or Harlequins, and if we can survive long enough to get the mana to buy them. So hopefully we can do that. Have any of you guys applied for the creator program for Rush? I did. I'm hoping I get accepted. Okay. We need to use some of these. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. Come on, man. We have to. Okay. We just gotta use whatever we get on those mimes at this point. Because we have no room on our board. And we can't lose any more damage. We do that. Okay. 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 Taking some hits. He still has a lot of DPS though. A whole lot. Need to get rid of that priestess in the middle that has the empowered square. That would be so much mana. Okay. Yes, that is what I needed. Come on. Lag. We're gonna do it. Go low. We need DPS right now. See if we can get a maxed out Boreas. And let's hope that Warlock targets our Priestess in the middle. If he does, then he is an OG. So you can see he's starting to struggle over there on the other side too. Please don't hit something good. We might kill it instantly anyway. Okay, cool. So he's not doing enough DPS to kill it fast enough. Come on, go. Dang. I was hoping he'd get the heal off, but still need to get rid of that Priestess. That Priestess is going to give us like, we have 2 of them to merge together. It's going to be like 1,000 mana. Because that little square gives another 300. So you probably get like 300, 300, 300. So 900, whatever. Close enough. Pretty much 1,000. See if we can get one more Priestess here. Come on. We get some RNG. Ah, no RNG on that one. Uh-oh, he just got the cultist. He has all 4 now. 4 surrounded each other, whatever. Okay, that is good. That is not good. I'm gonna use our snowflake to buy some extra time. I probably beat myself because now there's gonna be too many non-crit monsters clumped up. Yeah, I don't do enough damage to them now. It's a sad day. Crud. So guys, we took an L at the end of the video. Really did not expect to lose. One thing about when you play Shaman, they're gonna BM you, especially if they start winning. So you can't get too tilted. You're pretty much BMing back when you use Shaman. So it's a risk I'm willing to take. If they were using Shaman and I wasn't using Shaman, I would probably laugh at them too. So that's the way I'm thinking about it. Trying to keep that positive mindset. I'm not gonna get tilted. Go ahead and, oh, I have a bunch to open. We're not gonna do that on video because that's gonna take forever. Event is mirror match. We'll be posting a video on best mirror match strategy, so keep an eye out for it. Mirror match is really, really fun. or I enjoy it at least, in my opinion. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like button, hit the sub button, guys. I have like 60% of my viewers that aren't subbed. Last video got almost 5K views, which is absolutely awesome. It's good to see videos get some views. So if you do like it, hit the like button, hit the sub button, guys. It helps the channel out so much. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great night, and I will see you next time.
Let's make a run together. I'll be by your